Hi. My thoughts are so fast. They're so quick. They're just all so fast, so quick. I am trying to process my different energy levels and moods throughout the day. And this morning I was feeling really good. I woke up well rested. I had found a good place to sleep for the night. I feel like I got decent sleep relatively. And my exercises and things went really well. I continued to fast about 18 hours until my lunch period, which gives me a good amount of energy, I feel. And then when was the dip? What was the dip? All of my clients went very well today. And there's some pre-crisis moments that I feel like I navigated really well. We stayed out of crisis, so that was good. I was overall happy with how that went. Some days are really emotionally exhausting. And I didn't feel like this was one of those days. And it ended really low key. My client just wanted to chill the whole time. So that was really nice. But then, at some point, I just feel so tired. So exhausted. And my eyes are feeling very tired. I feel like if I laid down right now, I would just fall asleep. But at the same time, I'd have all this energy that's just so quick, and then my thoughts are moving really quick. And it's hard to be alive. It's really frustrating. And that's one of the most uncomfortable phases of my life, and it recurs a lot for me. A friend of mine reminded me the other day that I'm bipolar, and the timing makes sense. The past week had been really hard and really erratic, and lots of energy and poor sleep, and a lot of mania and spending and wanting to do more and more and more of things, and having grandiose ideas, and thinking that I might move to a different country, and then being wait, that doesn't make any sense, which happens to me every 3 to 4 months. And I've been tracking my symptoms since I was sometime around high school when I was diagnosed. And I don't track very well. I don't collect great data. But I loosely track my moods in these cycles, and they occur for me every 3 to 4 months, pretty predictably, of having really high highs and then low depressive phases. And even though I'm 32 years old, somehow I still forget that almost every time, where I'm wow, this is wild, what is going on with me? I am just so erratic, and I feel so out of control of my body and my mind, and all my thoughts are fast, and what is going on? And then I'm oh yeah, bitch, you bipolar. And also unmedicated. So, and I don't want to be. I feel the times that I have been medicated and the experiences that I've had with that were not great for me. If I were to weigh the pros and cons, I'd rather take this set of problems than the medicated set of problems. It really ruined my life. The several different kinds of medications that I've tried, and in the phases of trying them, it takes months before you know how a medication is affecting you. And in the transition phases, oh my good golly goodness, it is even worse. Just ripping your own skin off, wanting to die. I already struggle with suicidal ideation sometimes, and then with all the medication tests, it just goes so much higher. And then if it's not that, it's feeling completely devoid of emotion and utterly apathetic, no motivation to do anything, no passion or enjoyment in life. And I don't know, I guess I'd rather be me and have these phases where I'm so extremely in tune and sensitive to things, and I have to navigate some apathy and struggling to feel things and joy during the depressive phases. But I don't know, it gives my life color and what's the word? Contrast. And things I feel often are enjoyed more with relativity. Like my highs can be so much higher, my passion can be so much stronger because I experience such low lows. So I don't want to like take it away. I don't want to like get a medicine that's just going to take it away. But I'm trying to figure out how I can like monitor my symptoms more accurately and like get ahead of it, or like maybe I could set myself alarms on my phone to remind myself that it's coming up so I don't feel like so blindsided all the time where I'm just like, wow, this is totally wild that I would be feeling this erratic and manic. But then at the same time, I need to figure out like what to do to get the energy out. Because there's this feeling in my body that like part of me is so exhausted that I could just fall asleep. I said that. But also part of me like has so much in me that I still need to move. And like if I don't figure out a healthy way for that to go, then I can get into like really annoying and sometimes painful cycles of like stimming and like repetitive motion where I just feel like I can't stop and like I get locked in and I can't get out of it, and it wastes so much time and it's so aggravating. And then sometimes like the muscles that I use to do the stims get sore, or it's like hurting a part of my body and I can't get out, and it's like a bad trip almost, or you just get like locked in there. So anyway, I'm almost to the lake, and I'm going to do the 2.5-ish mile walk around the lake again. And hopefully that gets some of the pizzazz zazzed out of me. But then I don't know if it's going to help the rapid thoughts. I still have a lot of the rapid thoughts. The rapid thoughts are happening rapidly all the time in these cycles. And I realized over time that I get like these bursts in the beginning of like a cycle switch with mania, that it will be like, it'll come on extra strong for like a week or 2 weeks. Sometimes they have lasted longer than that, and by the end I feel so exhausted like I don't even know how I've survived it. And sometimes they're relatively quick, like I'll only have a cycle that's like under a week where it feels like this high intensity, and then I'll be like, oh wow, that kind of like mellowed out sooner, and I'll be a little bit like more capable to handle more things. I'll have more energy, I'll be able to do more projects, I'm more creative for like a couple of months, but it's more contained. It's not like so creative that I stay up for hours on end and I'm unable to like do the things in my life that are really important for me to do, like eat or shower or maintain my space or go to work. That is usually a more brief period, thank God. But I'm coming up now on like, this is the second week that I've been in this cycle, so probably like 7. No, it was more than that. It's probably like 8 or 9 days that I'm on now where I've just been feeling like way less control of my body and my mind and myself, which is a really frustrating place to be at because I value control a lot. I want to feel sane and safe and in control of my being, and it's not like so much that it's psychosis, thankfully. Like I've never had to be hospitalized for that before. It just like, it's really intense. I get a little intense and I'm honestly quite tired of it. So if that could stop now in my body, please, soon, that would be great. And that was a whole lot of words at once for a long time, but I figure I'd just share that for the group and see, maybe it will help someone. I don't know if other people will ever watch this, but if somebody does and they have to go through that, because I know especially at the beginning of like my diagnosis and when I was exploring this, I really felt so alone and confused and angry and ashamed and like all those fun feelings. And it was really helpful for me to go talk to other people that have been diagnosed and try to gain a better understanding of what is going on inside my mind and inside my body, so that hopefully I can like accept that and embrace it and work with it and figure out what my ebbs and flows are and be like the best version of myself, living my best life. So yes, I'm going to go walk very quickly and listen to some music, and hopefully that will help. Okay, I love you, bye. Food. Yay. Dang, she looks so pretty. This fountain just came on. Damn, dude, I'm really glad I didn't park there. I got the sunroof open. I'm feeling lucky.